ladies and gentlemen, for this lesson, you are going to need this image and a pencil and something that's straight. It can be either a ruler or it can be something that's like one of the triangles. Either way, either one's fine. Excuse me. Okay. Just a reminder, if you've not watched the image or the video about form, now is the time. So stop and go and do that. Perfect. Okay. What is form? A form has weight, width, and depth. Okay. So this right here would look like a form. It looks like a 3D object. Okay. It is a three-dimensional or is perceived to be through the use of perspective or shading. Right. Now, these two images up here are two different types of sculptures. Okay. So this is three-dimensional form. Sculptures tend to be our three-dimensional things that we create, but we can also draw them as well. All right. So we have this one. Says we have is this is called sculpture in the round. Sculpture in the round. If you need to kind of squeeze it in, that's absolutely fine. Is a freestanding sculpture that can be viewed from many angles. So, for example, if I made this to be a piece of sculpture, I would be able to walk around it and see from all different viewpoints. Okay? There's another kind, there's called bas relief, BAS relief sculpture, where it's a little bit different. It consists of sculptural elements, I mean that you carve it, and 3D elements attached to a solid background. So, for example, I don't have anything on my desk, but if I was, let's say I was sculpting this, but it had a flat background, okay, and only this popped up. I couldn't see from behind it. It'd only be in the front, okay? All right. Illusions of form. It says artists create the illusion of depth through the use of techniques like shading, okay, and perspective. All right. Now we will be learning how to do both of these things over the time that you have with me in Black River. So this is the one that is actually the perspective. Okay. So I'll take this. Put this in. So shading is here. It goes the dark to light. Okay. We can kind of see. It gives the illusion that things are looking like they're round, looking like they have some depth. We also have another one called perspective, okay? It's this really neat idea that you can connect things almost like it's a trick of the eye, okay? To one point and everything kind of looks in that spot. Kind of a trick, which is cool. All right? So, I'm actually going to teach you part of this trick, okay? So you can kind of see how that works, all right? And then we're going to be putting it into our project, all right? It says form refers to a three-dimensional figure. This is opposed to a shape which is flat or two-dimensional. Like a shape form can be either geometric or organic, and we just kind of learned that not too long ago with shape. Okay, so one point perspective is the simplest form of linear perspective to teach. This form of linear perspective shows how things get smaller as they get further away by using lines that converge at a vanishing point. Now, I'm going to grab my pencil. All right. Oh, pencil without eraser. Better not make a mistake. Although I think I might need an eraser. So I'm going to move some stuff over. Sorry, there we go. I need an eraser for this. Okay. So, easy way of figuring this out, okay? So we're going to make the shape and look like it's three-dimensional, okay? A lot of times I know that people want to do something called double draw, where we do this, and then we connect the corners, and we think we're so cool, but that's a no-no in middle school art, okay? If you want to, like, doodle that, go ahead and do that in math class, but, don't tell them that I was telling you to doodle. Okay. So one way of creating this is by finding a point, taking a ruler, and connecting the corners lightly to that vanishing point. You see that line? I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to do it again. Okay, see how it's starting to zoom out? All right, it's kind of cool. It looks like a long, like possible building. See how this edge looks? I'm gonna copy it in the back. Over and back. Go over and copy. And it's gonna look like it's a block. See how cool that is? Now, I'm not gonna connect this one because this is solid, which is fine. All right, let's try something different. Okay, and plus, it's anyway. Let's do another one. Take a corner. Take another corner. Oh no, I can't do this corner because it gets in the way. So I'm not going to do that. This, we're going to match in the back. Perfect. And I made, there we go. Okay, let's do this last one. Let's connect all the points that can go directly without going through here. So we're going to go back, take this corner, go back, I'm going to take this corner, one more. Oh no, I cannot do this one because it's going to go through. Take this edge and I'm just going to match it in the back. Pretty cool, right? Very cool. All right, so, and yes, you would go and erase this. By the way, here's a trick. Draw lightly. And then when you erase these lines, they come up really easy. But, okay, so I'm going to show you a trick. So here, this helps us determine to see the sides. This can be difficult, but if we kind of make our lines go back to the vanishing point and we just copy the front edge to the back, we'll be able to do this. So you're going to take these 3 and we're going to do it again, but I want you to put them out of order. Okay? So the triangle cannot be in the same spot. The block cannot be in the same spot. The rectangle cannot be in the same spot. So you're going to redraw them and draw to the vanishing point. Okay? So that's that. Now, we're going to move over to our project. Okay? Now, in our project, I want you, so we're into the next one, okay? We're going to do a couple of these, all right? And you're going to fill them in. Now, I want you to add a little pizzazz to this, so you might want to add a little bit of color. Or, honestly, you might want to add some designs. I want you to pick, a spot anywhere in that section, and that is going to be your vanishing point, okay? And I want you to draw cubes and triangles all in there. Okay, so I'm gonna draw get out my ruler. Oh, by the way, something sneaky. I actually have triangles and rectangles and square tracers. Okay, you can trace them if you want, like draw them out, or you can go trace them. Either way, doesn't matter to me. Okay, but I want to show you a sneaky thing. Okay. If, okay, you have one of these and it's right in line with this, you only see one side. Oh, it's like Mrs. Smith. That's sneaky. It is. All right. There we go. Oh, look how skinny that is. I think you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put all my squares in one spot and I'll put my triangles in another one. Okay. So let's say I put another one here. I want to put one here. Put a triangle here, put a triangle here. Okay. By the way, if for some reason, and you can make them long and short, up to you. If for some reason you run into another one, just stop. Like for the example, this one, watch. It's gonna bump into the other one. Oh, you see, I'm getting sneaky. I'm not drawing my line all the way across because I know as long as I connect, I'm good. Oh no, it bumped. You know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna stop it before. Okay. Yeah, I need to add a little bit more pizzazz, so I'm probably going to go in and I probably will outline these and then maybe add a little bit of color or design to this just to make this a little bit more exciting, okay? All right, we've got this. We understand what form is. This is a very basic way of creating form. We will learn other ways, okay, in our first project, but that's it. Once you're done with this, okay, and this is all finished, you may go to the next lesson.